hope everyone is safe and well. With it being episode 5 of Thoughtful Thursdays today, I wanted to talk you through another information source that I use, and this one would be really applicable to players as well because it's basically put together by a player, and this player interviews a load of players as well. So this one is a podcast called the Spin Badger Podcast. Now, it came up due to the COVID-19 lockdown. Josh Poisden decided to put a podcast together and has interviewed a lot of people that he's either played with or worked with as coaches, and has created some really fascinating things in there in terms of the progressions of spin bowling through pathways, what development looks like, what people's mindsets and approaches are to lots of different things. And I think it's been a really useful source for me, not only as in understanding the skill set more, how those sorts of levels of and calibre of player are practicing and preparing, but then also getting the understanding from those guys about what they feel they need to do, what some of the things are that are fundamental to them to make sure that they can give themselves the best chance, but then also the understanding of some really simple take-home messages as well. So, for example, the very last episode with Stuart McGill, just continually reinforcing the bowl your best ball thing, bowl your best ball, bowl your best ball. Other episodes reinforcing little things about your career path. You know, it's not linear. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be rocky. Just go with it. The Chris Green episode about trusting your gut and your instinct, and based on your experiences, what you feel is going to happen next. So I think all of that stuff's been really interesting. The real big standout one for me, though, was the Keshav Maharaj podcast that he did with him around how he goes about preparing and practicing throughout a winter and then a period of time leading up into a game, where he talks about the amount of overs that he's going to bowl in a training session to make sure that he's prepared to bowl his best ball over and over and over again throughout a day's play, 2 days' play, making sure that he can be really effective going into his level of test match cricket with South Africa. And I thought that was really interesting to listen to and kind of get to grips with, actually, in our player pathways and players themselves, do we give enough opportunity for bowlers and spinners to bowl that many balls? Conversely, do spinners create the opportunities for them to be able to bowl that many balls themselves as well? So I thought it was a really interesting thing that came up in terms of how often and how much Keshav was looking to bowl in a large period of time. So I thought that was really insightful. It was great to get experiences from different stages of people's career as well. So I believe it's episode 2. He had Ollie Logan and Jack Shutt on, who were from Yorkshire. They were guys that are relatively new to the professional setup there as well. So their experiences of what they've found, the transition from age group and pathway cricket into the senior professional squad, was really interesting. And then through the constant message throughout about consistency in your best ball was really obvious as well, which is something that is a really simple take home for a lot of spinners. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get out there. I'll put a little photo of the podcast into the bio as well. Many thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you like the YouTube channel, subscribe as well, and then you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Cheers, guys.